Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay, we have wealth with partnership here. There's a turning point. Okay, something's starting to finally budge and shift into a new direction, a positive direction. Looks like there's finally an opportunity for something to change. I love you unconditionally. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, Aquarius. Someone has got you on their mind and is deeply in love with you here. We have the Devil as the overall. This is about being bound to things that no longer serve us, as well as keep us stuck in situations. There is an intensity with the Devil card here. Okay, so things that no longer serve us, I see there is a breaking point. Something's finally lifted. So your energy this week, we have Five of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so someone's kind of kept you stuck in a situation here. This can be work related, but I do see a lot of you in love. You feel like, you know, you just don't matter. You feel as if you're disappointed the way that this person has acted or has made the choices that they've made here. And you feel like your hands are tied. You really are focusing on yourself this week. I do like that the Hanged Man is here, though, with the King of Cups, because now it's like you're finally expressing this love to yourself. And you're realizing that even though you can't change things at the current moment, things are going to happen just as they should. So you're turning into this positive mindset here, which is really good. So it's important to release the negativity as things come faster. Hermit, Wheel, Fortune, and the Page of Wands for their energy. Yeah. They have been dealing with something for a while. They've been very attached to something here as well. Something that they felt in the past was of importance to them that they needed to focus on. But I see things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune here. And someone's feeling very inspired and feeling like they know the answer, that they need to do something differently and let go and release some kind of negativity in their life. Tell me the Page of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands, Tower, Nine of Pentacles. It's not serving them any longer. This mindset or whatever has kept them stuck, and they're starting to learn a lot, going from the Page to the King of Wands. They're understanding the value of something that they thought once is no longer their belief system. They see the value in something else very differently, and it's coming up in regards of love. Okay, tell me the Hermit. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This person has felt very bound or trapped in a physical environment here, or responsibilities, or financially. They really feel like they've had to do their due diligence or focus on that versus relationships. And they feel like because they've done this, their relationship has gone to the wayside. So I do sense here that they're feeling disappointed in themselves as well as their situation. And something's finally budging. Okay, so in the past we have the Moon, the Death card, and the Fool card. So I see that they took risks where they feel like they risked a lot. They risked this connection as well and losing you for good. They feel like they needed to go to the extreme, and things may have been offered to them here where they felt like, especially financially, they needed to take that opportunity, and they had high hopes that this connection would still stay intact, but they knew that they couldn't communicate as often or really give into this connection the way they did in the past. Something was really pulling you both apart, even more so during this process because of all the responsibilities and the things that they had on their plate. There's a lot of burden here behind the scenes you were unaware of. This person really concealed this from you because they were afraid you'd either get your feelings hurt, run the other direction, or they would lose you altogether. And it's something that was too hard for them to say. I do see them attempting to do it here, but in a sense they couldn't pull themselves to do it. They couldn't pull themselves to be honest and open and let you know what was going on with them in their life. I do see that this person took a lot of risks risks that weren't needed in this situation. And they really did do things where they risked this relationship in a sense where they knew sometimes that they had the time to communicate, or they should have been connecting with you when they had the chance, but they chose themselves. I'm seeing this person being very tired as well, exhausted due to a lot of work or emotionally. And they definitely chose themselves versus connecting with you. They knew what to do, but they chose not to, is what I'm seeing. Tell me the Moon card. Chariot, 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords. They felt like the most logical thing to do here was to focus on bettering their life, or if there's a third party here, a lot more was put on them, a lot of pressure that you were unaware of. And they didn't want to tell you this because they felt like you would be scared that they would leave you for good, that all of a sudden there was no way for you guys to connect, okay? However that fits in your situation, but I do see for others of you not in a third party, they felt like it was better to just focus on that, and they just took a risk hoping that you would stay in this connection with them. Okay, so let's see the challenge here. Let's get some more details. Okay, we have the Lovers, Justice, and the 5 of Cups. It was very unfair to you in the situation because it was all about them. Everything that they were doing, this whole connection relied upon if this person was going to communicate with you or not, or if they were going to step out and start investing in this connection. And so you felt like, you know, your hands were tied. They were playing mind games at times, and when they did have an opportunity to come back around, it seemed like it was still about themselves, or they were just very cold. You would expect after so long, if they come back around and they talk to you, to be excited, but you weren't getting that energy. You were getting a lot of disappointment, and you felt underwhelmed by where this connection was progressing to. You really didn't know what to do at this point. You felt like the ball was in their court. There's nothing you could do. You've done everything possible to support this person and be their backbone, basically. It's showing me that you've done a lot for them in their life, for some of you, just by supporting them. Okay, tell me the Lovers. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Some people do view this person outside this connection as cold. Somebody that, you know, takes certain risks or makes decisions that can be cold or callous to other people, or they don't think about other people's feelings at times. That's just for some of you, but with the Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, I do see that your devotion and love to them was irreplaceable. They know this, and they didn't want to lose you at all, but they weren't willing to prioritize you, fit you in, and so they can stay connected to you while they were having to deal with all of this going on in their life. And I see that you felt rejected by them emotionally because they were neglecting your needs. And sometimes they would want you to kind of fit the scenario or the thing in their head that they wanted you to feel. And so they would manipulate your feelings at times, be very evasive about things, or speak half-truths. And so I do see some gaslighting going on, or some manipulation emotionally. And you were picking up on this. You were smarter than this. And I see that you were just disappointed because you felt like that they would be better than this. Like they would choose to be better because you know how much you've sacrificed, or you know you've stuck in things with them when other people wouldn't. Tell me with the 5 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Yeah, really hard to get them to see your point of view. So I see even if they would appease you and you'd speak your truth, they would agree, but then they'd repeat the same thing. They would continue with that behavior. And it was very frustrating. It made you feel like, okay, they're just telling me what I want to hear right now. Okay, so let's see what they're about to do. Because I see in the current moment, they're finally releasing themselves here. And really getting into their heart space, having compassion. So we have the 4 of Swords, the Star, 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. So someone's about to achieve what they feel is the impossible here. And you're going to be quite surprised as something is revealed that you'd really never thought this relationship or connection is going to be altered in a completely different way. So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me, my beautiful Aquarius. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.